Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. The purpose of Art's speech accepting an award was to accept an award with grace and sincerity. It should be given without notes, and the speaker is to acknowledge those who helped him and recognize the importance and work of the presenting organization. And Art, you certainly did all of those things. You began by recognizing individuals. You went on to recognize clubs, and then you finally recognized the Toastmasters organization. So on that part, you hit it out of the park. I liked how you related where you were to those of us who might be a little newer in Toastmasters by talking about your early experiences, your motivation for originally coming in, which is probably something which most people share. That is, we come to Toastmasters in order to become better speakers, and we get this amazing bonus by learning how to become more effective leaders. And in your acceptance speech, you also gave some inspiration to those who might be contemplating that or trying to figure out what is going on here. You were definitely sincere. I couldn't tell if you were using notes. If you were, it wasn't apparent. You came out, you weren't looking down at all. You engaged the audience. You had a very effective use of voice. I always love your voice and your matinee good looks. That's another movie. A few suggestions. At one point you said we learned a hell of a lot. That's a little bit colloquial for something like this. I thought that you had 3 points, and at one point you basically went into a speech, which was, I'm going to talk about these 3 things, and you were kind of late in getting to that. So I think maybe getting to what 3 points you were going to make earlier would have been a little bit more effective. I would have liked to have heard more about what you did to achieve this award. In other words, what kinds of things did you face? What kind of challenges did you overcome? What kind of tribulations were there in your role as division governor? Because that's a unique position, and it's something which we don't often encounter. As a club officer, there's a lot of hands-on stuff. Even as area governor, there's a lot of hands-on stuff. The challenge, as I see it in division governor, is that you're not as hands-off, and so you need to motivate other people. So how did you motivate? For example, I would have liked to have heard your challenges about getting the area governors together and how you overcame that with technology by having voice conference calls. I happen to know about that. But it was a wonderful acceptance speech. It met the goals of the project. I particularly liked when you were talking about doing something out of your comfort zone. Definitely inspiring. And I look forward to more great things from you. Congratulations.